Today's video will give you a good overview of the Quickbase Platform, which is what our ET Sniper administrative application is built on. The focus will be on the native features of Quickbase that provide the structure for the application and how we work within it. For those of you who have not yet subscribed, I'll quickly show you how we got to this point of working with the administrative app. After subscribing to a licensing plan on etsniper.com, you immediately receive an email invitation to establish your login credentials for the ET Sniper administrative app. Each ET Sniper account will have only one administrative account. However, you can share the credentials with others and multiple people can work simultaneously within the app as needed and with no problem. From the invitation email, you are brought to a page to establish a password and answer a security question. You are then automatically taken into the administrative app. You should immediately bookmark that page, which will be where you'll log in the future. Your login URL is also included on your payment confirmation email, and you can also get it from the admin login option at the top right of the etsniper.com website. So in a normal situation, you will be going to the login URL and entering your login credentials like this. After doing this, you'll come to this page, which will show you the apps that you can access on the platform. Please disregard the Create New App icon. If you do select it by accident, it lets you know that an email was sent to the Quickbase administrator requesting permissions for you to create a new app. We've tried several years to get Quickbase to change this and allow us to control it, but they haven't made it a priority. The two apps that you have are the Image Library and ET Sniper. The Image Library app is connected to the ET Sniper app, which is how you will be utilizing it. There won't be a need for you to go directly into the Image Library app, but doing so will not hurt anything or cause any problems. So the ET Sniper app is what you want to select, and upon selecting it, you will land on the home page of the app, which is our client dashboard. This page will probably be changing from time to time as we continue to improve on its design and make additions based on user feedback. In Quickbase, other than our dashboard page, the app will be using form pages, which allow us to view, edit, and work with individual data records, and reports, which are sometimes referred to as views, which allow us to display collections of records, whether for reporting results, presenting records for selection, or other reasons. Let's start with reports first. I'll switch over to another demo account that has more data so we can get a better idea. One thing I'll point out early is that Quickbase reports that include counts of individual records within a column will display in blue and allow you to drill down into the detail of those records. As an example, the counts that we have here on the dashboard for active users, when I select this, I get a report showing me the 4 active users and various information about them. Additionally, we have some counts of the number of emails and texts that they have sent. These can also be selected or drilled down on to see the detail of those records. Next, let's look at the options we have for working with a detailed report like we just generated. First, we can do some sorting and filtering. For sorting, you can click on any column in a report and sort the entire report based on that column's ascending or descending order. For filtering, you have a couple different options. The ovals above the report are predefined fields for the report that you can select and then choose the options you want to include. For example, I may want to look only at sent messages with certain statuses. So let's select opened and delivered. You can see that the number of records for the report changed and that the results only include these options. Selected options appear here and can be removed by selecting the X. By selecting the funnel, you can literally open every column up for filtering. And finally, you have the open search box should you need to find something unique across all the records in the report. In the upper right section of the page, there's a couple of features that you need to know about. The down arrow allows you to download the report as a CSV file, which can then be easily opened in a spreadsheet. Please remember that what downloads is the report that is currently displaying on the page. So if you started with a report with 200 records and filtered it down to 35, the downloaded file will include the 35 records. Additionally, the three dots in the upper right of the report include the ability to print the report, email the report, copy a link to the report which can be shared with other QB users, and finally, some spacing options for your report. Now let's take a look at how things work inside a form, which occurs when you select a record. For this, I'm going to go to the Sniper message table and edit a message template, because I know, unlike some detail records, these always have fields within them that the users can edit and change. On each table report row, there can be a pencil icon and an eyeball icon. Some reports you encounter may not include one or the other, or either if it's a report that you are not allowed to access the details. We'll use the pencil icon first, which puts you into the record in edit mode. When entering the record, you'll notice the form will determine what can be edited. You'll also notice that the red asterisk means a field must be completed for the record to save. So, for example, I could change the campaign this message template is associated with, or its description. And when you select some fields, for example field capture, which means that I want to include a field capture group with this message, the form presents an additional required field which must be completed. When you are done with the record, you can exit it by either canceling or saving. Canceling obviously exits without saving. When saving, you have a couple of options, depending on what type of editing or adding you're doing. The down arrow on the default Save and Close gives you the option to select Save and Next, which saves and adds a new record for you to complete, which is a good thing when adding multiple records at a time, as well as the choice to save and keep working, which is very helpful when working on more complex records like a message template by allowing you to save and stay in the record. There are also three options in the upper right of the page that allow you to go to the previous record on the report that you came from, go to the next record on the report, or simply return to where you came from. If you make an edit to the record and then select any of these, a message will give you an option to save or not save before leaving. The last thing I'll touch on is the eyeball icon, which stands for View, which takes you into the record. However, none of the fields within the record are editable. In this view mode, you do have some other options in the upper right of the page. You can enter into edit mode, email the record to whoever you like, copy the message, which will create a new record exactly like what you copied and allow you to save it, which creates a new record, or cancel, which will not create a new record. You can print the record, and finally, you can create a notification, which is a way to set up an email to be sent to you based on changes to records in this table. This can be used if you have multiple people working in the application and you want to be notified when something occurs with records such as being deleted, made inactive, or other criteria that you can easily define. Well, that covers all the inherent features of Quickbase forms and reports. I hope this video is helpful in giving you a base knowledge of the Quickbase platform. I'm confident this will prove helpful as you view the next video, which is an overview of the ET Sniper application. Thank you for watching, and if you happen to encounter something that wasn't adequately covered, or ever have an issue with the application, please contact us or create a support ticket.